saying people are being conspiracy theorists or whack jobs. It's all on the internet. They're saying it out loud. This is not made up. I'm just reading these things out. I don't even do the research. I simply read it.
According to the IMF, Iraq is projected to grow faster than China in the next 2 years.
And they should know, because they stand to make a lot of money on those loans they've given them. And when I say loans, I mean loans. It's time for the United States to start thinking of Iraq as a business opportunity. The quote was included in an email released by the State Department that specifically mentioned JP Morgan, heard of them, ExxonMobil, heard of them. JP Morgan was selected by the US government to run a key import-export bank in Iraq, and in 2013 announced plans to expand its operations in the country. ExxonMobil signed a deal to redevelop Iraqi oil fields. JP Morgan has collectively paid the Clintons and the Clinton Foundation at least $450,000 for speeches, and ExxonMobil has donated over $1 million to the family's foundation. Oh, that's interesting coincidence. Over here, Hillary Clinton's giving them opportunities, and over there, they're giving her money. But to suggest there's a connection between those two things because it's the same person makes you a conspiracy theorist. In the aftermath of the Iraq War, the Bush administration pushed to privatize wide swathes of the Iraqi economy. Many prominent political voices charged that the conflict was not about national security or a humanitarian mission against the dictator, but was instead an attempt to use military force to open up Iraq's closed economy to foreign corporations, including oil giants like ExxonMobil. But nothing like that could ever happen again. You know, like if there were any prominent political voices saying the conflict was not about national security or a humanitarian mission, it's almost like they have to really emphasize national security and humanitarian mission, because if you were to just put your eyes there, you'd see, oh look, there's a lot of economic opportunity emerging, almost in the way that Mitch McConnell said on your television. In the email that referred to Clinton's portrayal of Iraq as a business opportunity, the Clinton-run State Department called Iraq a market where your companies can make money. What do you mean, business opportunity? Yeah, what you do is you take the tax payments of American public, and then you say it's because of a war. Yeah. And then all these companies make a load of money. Oh, thanks, Hillary. And said that in meetings with corporate executives, US government officials returned to the theme that the US government stands ready to help US firms operating in Iraq. And they certainly did. But that's history. That's 20 years ago. None of those people in positions of power now, and none of those systems continue to exist. The IMF, BlackRock, all of those kind of secretive, clandestine relationships, big organizations, unelected global bodies, none of that's going on anymore. All you need to know is Putin is a really, really bad person. And that's basically all you need to know. Don't think anymore. Stop thinking. Sit down, eat some food that's bad for you, watch some TV that's bad for you, forget about joy, forget about God, forget about love, forget about ever having a connection to nature or building a life that has any purpose or meaning. Just sit down and shut up